Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? And who's out there in Facebook land with me today? It's Friday already. Can you believe that? Sometimes the week just flies. But I'm glad everybody is here. And we will get started. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for showing up today. Alrighty. So today I want to talk to you about Make It From Your Heart Volume 5, which we waited for a couple of catalogs, and they had some issues, and now it's here. Yay! Okay, it is item number 9046 for $15.95. But I have a deal for you later on, so stay with me. Okay, so I wanted to show you some artwork that I've done, and just how easy it is. So this has scrapbooking and cards, and we're going to go to the cards section, and here's a card I made. I'll bring it up for you, and you can see it looks similar to some of these, and I changed it up a little bit. I didn't have the ribbon, so I just used some shimmer brush, or shimmer trim, excuse me, and these little hearts just work good with the green and the pink, so you know, shop your stash, right? Use what you have. So that's the first one, and that kind of also, this shows you how to use this little baby stamp M1293 paper hug and adapt it to a bigger card. Okay, that's that one. And what's nice is they give you instructions and whatnot. This one I used a couple of different stamp sets. I actually used the stamp of the month for next month, which is June, which is this one. And I took a little bit of a liberty with stamping the little scallop pieces over the hill and through the woods. Nice little guide card. This is from the Stars and Sparklers. This is actually from another set from the Hillside Cottage collection. So if you're looking through there, you can find that. And next is these two. So this one I wanted to show you is the way that you make it. And I want to pull this up. Look at those little glasses. I used the liquid glass for that. And on this one you can tell that I kind of dotted or kind of left some outline or some white showing on the little birdie there for coloring. And I'm going to show you some coloring today. So there's that card, but it's not to say that you can't turn it around and do it the other way. So if you turned it this way, it'd still be that same card. Although this was my first one and I spaced it out a little too far. See that? So get a little closer. Anyway, and this is also kind of dabbed. There's just a tiny bit of white left. And that's actually using a gray marker and a blue marker. Little trail for your butterflies to follow. A little extra accessory there. On this one I had some little bitty sparkles. Okay. Next is, I'm going to have a lot of cards out here. And if you want to see them close up, if you need me to make add a picture to this video, I can. Just let me know what you liked best. So this is the next M size, 1292, mail a hug. And this one usually goes this way, and they do have a version of it going this way. So this is what I did with that. And this little hearts are actually just paper, just our pattern paper, this one right here. And I just cut it out of the heart shaker that has two different hearts dies in it, thin cuts. It can do this one, or it can do a super thin lined heart with a heart in the middle, so it's two pieces. So that's really cool. Okay, and then last thing I wanted to show you is, yes, it is scrapbooking, but I want you to go through, and this is a 6x8 album that this is in. So this is a 6x8, and what you get for the 15 is just the guts. Okay, so then you can pick to put it in whatever album you want. But I also wanted to tell you that these are kind of coated, and they're quite a bit thicker than cardstock. If you can see that at all. Don't know if you can. So they're heavy duty. They'll take some wear and tear, put it that way. So the last card that I have to show you, and then I'll be showing you some coloring, is from this scrapbook layout. And I took that pattern and made this one. What do you think of that? And I'm going to show you how I did the coloring on there. Okay. And for anybody that's doing boxing class tonight or next Monday, this is one of the cards that you'll be doing. So this is a scrapbook page, right? 12 by 12. So if you get this book, here's a little tip for you. If you get this book, do a little practice. You know, it's kind of like riding a bike. Open this up, pick a page, and say, okay, if I was going to shrink that down to a card, what would I have to shrink it to? You know, our cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So obviously this little tiny strip is not very big. The 1/2-inch zip strips work perfectly. Okay, it's got 3 across, and then pictures on this one, obviously, and we need a focal point for this one. So you can see there's quite a bit of white space left, so I did that. So this is actually goes clear up to the top. The zip strip covers it, and it is 4 1/2, and I did a 1/2 inch pennant on this one. Added the 3, spaced them out just a little bit because they're spaced a little bit there. Put my little focal point, raised up the flower, and added some liquid pearls, which is the bisque color of liquid pearls. I just love liquid pearls. If you run out of sparkles, get yourself all the liquid pearl colors you can, because, I mean, especially this one. This is just neutral, beyond belief. And the white even more so, or black. So think about that. So go through the book and figure it out, okay? And these are small, so it's a little bit easier to think of, okay, how big am I going to make something, right? There's another one in here that somebody did, and it was also a very easy one to adapt. Well, actually, maybe I will show you that next week. So look forward to seeing a lot more card patterns, because there's a lot of card patterns. I love that one. I want to try that one. Kind of had that one before. I really like that one, so it'd be nice to learn how to do that, right? I like this one either way. It really makes it different with the different papers. There's that one that seems to be very popular in Close to My Heart Sister World. Cute tag one. That one seems to be popular, which I've already done. This is very cute. Now, okay, so you look at this. It doesn't have to be a circle. It could be a star. It could be a heart. It could be a shaker, whatever you want. So just think of this as a jumping off point to spark your creativity and try something. See, it's so thick, I want to say that that's more than one page, and it is not. Nice and thick, okay? And a little sneak peek at scrapbooking. So lots of good ideas. So just think it's a card. Okay. A little bit around that and some strips. And the other thing you can do is cut it out of white paper or cut it out of an old color. Just as, you know, make sure you got the right sizes. Okay? Don't cut it out of your good paper that you don't have much of. Cut it out of something old. Or white, because it's cheaper. So, lots of fun ideas in here. Okay, again, doesn't have to be the circle shape. Could be squares if you wanted. That one I think would be really easy to do. This one would be really fun. I might end up doing that one. This is the one that they believe Amy did. Amy or Kelly. So lots of fun. Okay, so here's my deal. If you go and buy this today, or you mention it in the video that you saw the video and you're buying it, whatever color album you want, I will give you $3 off the album. Okay, can either be a credit on your next order through me, or it can be $3 that I reimburse back to you. So the colors that they have for the 6x8, because that's the size that you need, are julep, sapphire, black, and candy apple. This one just happens to be the black. Let me see if I have any of those other colors that I can at least show you. Oh, and that's they have different item numbers. I'll leave this open while I go and look, and you can zoom in on it. Because I have a few more albums over here. Let's see. They do have this one. Where's my red one? Don't know where my red one is. That's not. Yes. So I showed you black, and here is the sapphire color. Okay. And if you like the sapphire, it's Z4087. So again, just tell me that you saw the video and you're buying the Make It From Your Heart Volume 5, or any of the Make It From Your Hearts. And then let me know that you're ordering an album, maybe what color, and I will reimburse you or credit you. Okay, something else I wanted to show you is that this Just Because was from the stamp of the month for May. There's the Just Because. S2105, remember 21 is the year, 05 is the month. And then one more thing to talk to you about. Some of the things that will be ending this month, and then we'll do our coloring. So National Scrapbooking Day has several different kits. So there's this kit that has a little 4x4 book from Stacy Julian, and these stamp sets are all exclusive. You have to buy the kit to get it. Okay, so there's that one, and you can see all these online, so I'm not going to go in depth. Here's another one, Party Girl, and More Than You'll Ever Know. That's a really good one with the grit and the nouns and stuff, and you're braver and stronger and smarter and loved. Really cool sentiment. And where I got the flower for this one is from this kit here, which makes a bunch of cards and some slimline cards. Let's see, 16. It's 20 cards altogether. It's Sending You Hugs workshop with this adorable, look at how cute. I just love it. And I'm making a card today for seniors or boxing class with this little guy and the thinking of you. Okay. So the other thing that you can do with this, and I don't have the, yes I do, there's a bundle that you can buy. So this one is cards with exclusive paper. This uses from our core lovely paper, but all these stamp sets are exclusive. This is actually an album page, but it does have some sheet protectors, but you don't have to use this for albums. You can just use that for cards. Same with this one. And this also has some blush ribbon from before. So if you have any blush ribbon, you know that that's going to work. Or blush sequins if you have. Or the blush foil tape that we used to have. Those would all work with these. So the bundle saves you like 30% or something, I believe. Yeah, over 30%. So you could get all of them, give some away as Christmas gifts, keep the ones you like, and that's something exclusive for your friends. Almost done, then we'll do some coloring. This is Mothers Are the Best. This is ending at the end of this month. This is a mum for the, well, I guess Canadians too, but mostly Australian and New Zealand people, and then the US version, or, you know, maybe you call your mom Mum. So, kind of cool. That's going to the end of this month. And Least We Forget, kind of a Memorial Day, but it's their as in the Australian, I forget what they call it, Anzac Day, which is kind of like our Memorial Day. So these are some pretty poppies. Okay. And then this one is good until the end of June. It just started May 15th, and you might not have seen it. And these are some cute stamp sets. You can buy them in a bundle, or you can buy them separately. Now these are just little M stamps. Okay. Dads are most ordinary men turned by love into heroes, adventurers, storytellers, and lifelong friends. I like this one. Dad by day, gamer by night. My dad rocks. Real cool dad. Dad joke loading. Please wait. Okay, so let's get to some coloring. So for today, I am using the Pale Pink Blend, which is the lighter, and the Pale Pink Shades, which is the darker version. Actually, there's the light and the light together, because remember, it's light, medium, and dark. And then the light green blend. Okay, those three colors. So I stamped in a permanent black ink to begin with, and for the leaves I colored it all in. I'll try and see if I can hold this up so you can see better. So I colored it all in. Forgive me if my lines go a little wonky. Switch to the medium. Okay, get rid of that. And I just kind of do it like that, a little scribble. Basically, these are such forgiving pens. Now, if you wanted that to blend out, you could go back to the light and blend it out. Okay. Next is the darker shades of the pink, and I'm going to the lightest color because that is darker than my other pen, which is 3 lighter shades of this. Okay. Again, I'm holding this in my hand, so I'm trying real hard to let you see what's going on. Okay, so we'll do that. This just automatically, like I said, it's not going to be the best, but you get the idea. So, kind of made our darks, right? Now I'm going to switch to the light blend of the pale pink, and I am going to do the medium next. And I am just going to hug and kind of where it goes to the deeper, thicker part here, I'm going to give it a little bit more. So I'm just kind of helping to fill it in a little bit more by doing that. Okay, now I'm going to turn to the very light color. And as I said before, this just kind of blends it in. If you don't like a line because it's too harsh, you can actually go back here and blend this out. And I'll just do like half of it to show you. I don't know if you can see that. I might have to take a still shot. But it just blends it out. Okay? And then in the center, I used, like I told you, this Liquid Pearls Bisque color. So what I did, okay, some people started off somewhere else. This is a pretty big spot. So I am just going to go with it and live dangerously. The more you put, the longer it takes to dry. You can move it around. You can even take your, what's it called? Piercing tool and move it around if you like. And then for the dots, okay, I just barely get it to come out. Let's see how best to have you see this. Just barely when it comes out. Okay, so see, just a little bit. And if you let it dry, those little peaks will settle down to a nice flat spot like, where's the card? What did I do with it? It's here somewhere. Anybody see it? Where did I put the card? Come back. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Is it in here? No. Well, I seem to have lost the card I just made. I just had on the table. Okay, it's not in there. It's got to be right here. Oh, dog's right in front of my face. Oh my goodness. So see how those are still a little peaked up, and see how these flattened out a little more? They round out really nicely, and these are already starting to drop. Now if you had done this and it's too small, after it dries, or even before it dries, as you see it sink down, if it kind of fades out and there's not enough of a hump like a pearl would be, go back and add just a little bit more on top, and it will sit down right on top of there and dry nicely. So there you are today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, Peggy, and let me know if you give it a try. Bye now. Have a great weekend.